Kindly requesting all to please switch off your mobile phones for the duration of the felicitation ceremony for the smooth conduct of the proceedings. Further, I request the audience to refrain from coming to the front of the dais as photographs will be taken and uploaded in the website and can be downloaded from the website. Further, kindly avoid handshakes considering the pandemic situation. May I now request respected Director, Mentor Professor, and Dean Faculty Administration and Development to come to the dais. May I request Director, Mentor Professor, and Dean Faculty Administration and Development to commence the proceedings by lighting the lamp. May I request Professor Subhashish Dey, Dean Faculty Administration and Development, for the welcome note.
On behalf of the Director and the Institute, let me extend a warm welcome to all attending students of DPM, PGP-22, EPGP-10, EPGP Kochi-05 to this felicitation ceremony. We are indeed delighted to host you here at campus and provide you with a chance to celebrate your graduation with your friends, family, and the IMK community that the pandemic had delayed but could not deny. As you're all aware, the pandemic forced us to make changes which were unthinkable a few years ago. No one expected IIMs to cancel their annual convocation ceremonies or to conduct online admission interviews or even start classes online. We all had to. And we sincerely thank you for your support and understanding during those very difficult years. Without your support and without the support of the broader IMP community, we would have not been able to fulfill our academic commitments. But let us now move forward, because today is your day of celebration. And we hope that you re-engage with us in a manner that you would have during your pre-planned, pre-set graduation day. We understand that it may not be as natural or as spontaneous as it would have been in 2020. But we sure hope it is. And we wish that this small felicitation ceremony provides a joyous closure to your time at IIM Kozhikode. And it further deepens our and your commitment to the Institute. And we once again welcome to the campus. Welcome back.
Now we will proceed to the felicitation ceremony. A gentle instruction for those who are going for the online streaming. It is being done in class C3. May I request Professor Satish Krishnan, Chairperson DPM, to come to the podium and commence the proceedings for the felicitation of the PhD graduates.
All PhD graduates will now be felicitated by the director. The graduates will come now to the dais as I call their names for the felicitation and may return to their seats thereafter. Babi Chaitanya Vilari, Krishnan Jisa, Nair Prashant Prem Kumar, Parvati Jai Krishnan, GP Ranjita.
May I now request Professor Kambaravedi, Chairperson PGP, to come to the podium and commence the proceeding for the felicitation of the PGP graduates.
Good morning, everyone. All PGP graduates will now be felicitated by the director. The graduates will come to the dais as I call their names for the felicitation and may return to their seats thereafter. Mr. A. Anandakrishnan, Mr. A. Kuruvatshan, Akash Tripathi, Arohi Agarwal, Ayush Agarwal, Abade Omkar Hemant, Abhijit Anand, Abhishek Gautam, Aditya Kumar Singh, Ajil Mohammed, Akanksha Balwan, Akash, roll number 341, and Akash, roll number 218. Akash Agarwal, Akash Yadav, Akshay Goyal, Akshay Kanchan, Aman Amit Jain, Aman Gupta, Aman Sabat, Anamika Singh, Gaurav Arun, just keep your hands together. This is one of those special occasions where we need to step up a little bit. Thank you. Anil Chandrakant, Anjana Rajmohan, Ankit Barek, Ankita Gandhi, Ankur Parmar, Ankur Srivastav, Ankur Tomar, Archit Shah, Arpit Katare, Ashish Kumar Pathak, Ashutosh Arvind Kumar Nayak, Ashwin Agarwal, Atanu Ashokan, Balega Sanjeet, Barkha Gupta, Bharat Gauri, Bhavesh Agarwal, Bindra Nishit Singh, Navneet Singh, Bogadi Vamshi Krishna, Borsi Saili Nimba, Chandak Chirag Surendra Kumar, Chayanika Tai, Chetak Yadav, Chinmay Behera, Chinmay Patil, Chirag Dua, Dalvi Samaksha Suresh, Damini Singh, Devopam Purkayast, Digvijay Sinha, G. Ravi Charan Kumar Reddy, Gauri Dheeraj Reddy, Gyan Prakash, H. Shravan Kumar. Keep the momentum going, guys, please. Thank you. Harshita Priyadarshini, Hina Yadav, Hem Kirti Kumar Desai, Jain Siddhant Shailesh, Jasmeet Singh Makkar, Jay Bavaskar, Jay Gohal, Jeeta Johnny, Jonalagada Manoj Raj, KP Vikas, Kalbut Rahul Ganjan Rao, Kalyani Arun, Kamera Nuthan Kumar, Kannan Pardesi, Karthik R, Kinjal Srivastav, Kishan Agarwal, Kohli Azit, Komal Kumar Gautam, Kondapalli Bhargav Teja, Kriti Mantri, Kundan Kumar, Kuwar Pratik Pratap, Madhav Raj, Mandeep Kumar, Mansi Goyal, Rajeshwari Shashikant, Mohammad Nashim Akhtar, Megha, Mehak Khurana, Mohammad Danish Ahmed, Mrinal Wadhwa, Mudaved Shrikant, Muntala Shailesh Kumar, Murtaza Mazhar Kapadia, Natasha Om Prakash Kadam, Neelav Das, Nitisha Verma, Neha Sharma, Nidhi, Niharika Verma, Nikhil Gupta, Nilesh Kumar Sethi, Niloy Mukherjee, Nimish Puri, Nipun Nath, Nishant Yadav, Noble Joseph, Pallav Uri Vivek, Pallav Nikhil Shobit, Piyush Nagani, Prabhu Keyur Govind, Pramendra Singh Tank, Pranav Shekhar, Prashant Tibrewal, Pratibha Jadeja, Prateek Dhar, Priyam Vida, Pulkit Agarwal, Pushkar Sinha, Pushkar Vijay Pawar, Rahul R. Karuhati, Rajat Doru, Ranshu Anandan. Those who have already received their scrolls, please keep applauding your peers. Thank you. Rashi Mittal, Rasika Garg, Ravi Prashant, Riya Kalra, Richa Raj, Rick Roy, Rishabh Bajpai, Rishabh Dwivedi, Rishabh Sinha, Rohit Kumar, Roshni U. Sambarani, Rosalie Gupta, Rumi, S. Sharat Arvind, Sabyasachi Mohanty, Sachin Kurutukalam, Sagar Mantur, Samridh Arora, Sanket Mulevar, Sarat Alakka, Sashwat KR. Satish Kumar Mahakonda, Satvik Dubey, Satyaki Datta, Saurav, Sayak Chakrabarti, Sharon Soring, Shashank Baranwal, Shaswata Bhaumik, Shilpa Roy, Shubham Sarvalia, Shukla Ashana Yamuna Shankar, Sheikh Noor Mohammad Noor, Sneha A. Shinde, Sohail Nijas, Soumya Verma, Saurajit Sahu, Saurya Murthy, Srinivas Murali A, Shripada Lakshmi Sahiti, Srishti Talwar, Sudhanshu Singh, Sudhanshu Verma, Sumit Kumar, Suraj Swayam Prakash, Suraj Verma, Suresh Bhasin, Surja Samanta, Surshri Madhukar Meshram, T. Sibi Krishna, Tribhuvan M, Tolkar Rishabh Balakrishna, तुषार देशमुख, उर्जित राजेंद्र अग्रवाल, वान्या गुप्ता, वद्रेवु एम साई संतोष कुमार, वैभव भंसाली, वैभव गोहनिया, वैशाली सिंह, वनुकुडु लक्ष्मी सौजन्य, वरदा सूर्य कामेश्वर राव, वर्षा भासी टी, वीरवा सरपु वी सूर्य अविनाश तेजा, वेंकटेशन पी, विघ्नेश बी सुब्रमण्यम, विकास कुमार मीना, विक्रांत गर्ग, विनीत कुमार, विनिशा गौरी अयप्पन, विवेक कुमार सिंह, वरदकर शिवानी उमाकांत, वासनिक सिमरन विराग, यशहस गोपाल कृष्ण भट्ट, जोटिंग सौरभ अनुराव, Arun Rao. Then we have Sudama Chandlia, Pallavi Singh, Siddharth, Kent Manjishta Jaspal, Vamsi Krishna Bagadi, Vimal Krishnan, Tushar Gupta, Shravan Kumar, Naila Ajmal, Leki Soyam, Shivani Varatkar, and Vikram Gupta. Thank you. The Indian Institute of Management Kozhikode gold medal winners of the PGP-22 batch will now be facilitated by the director. For scholastic performance, rank 1, Akash Agarwal. Roll number 124, Balega Sanjeet Satish Chandra. And finally, Shripada Lakshmi Sahiti.
May I now request Professor Aishwarya Ramasundram, Chairperson EPGP, to come to the podium and commence the proceedings for the felicitation of EPGP graduates. All EPGP graduates will now be felicitated by the director. The graduates will come to the dais as I call their names for the felicitation and may return to their seats thereafter.
Abhijit K, Akhil Mangla, Amareshwar Wanga, Amit Kumar Das, Anand Nivas Sharma, Anjali Bhatia, Ankit Gupta. Please keep clapping. Ankita Srivastava, Anudeep Bisaria, Arun J, Ashutosh Tyagi, Ashwin S. Raj, Bhavesh Srivastava, Bhavit Chandradev, Chandni, Debaprata Das, Devraj Achan, Dhanashekar S, Divakar, Gurjeet Kaur, Jackson Meneses, Jagdish Krishna Chaudhary, J. Bhatt, Krishna Prasad KK, Mahesh Mohan Das Madakat, Manas Madhup Singh, Manoj Kumar Batra, Mayank Saini, Maithili Penugondla, Nilanjan Roy, Nitya Nair, Prashant Patil, Rashmi Singh, Shakti Shekhar Mohanty, Shefin R. Sam, Sujesh MS, Sumitava Goshal, Suresh Kumar Panchbai, Swati Sharma, Uma Shankar Dash, Vijay Bose, Naveen Nirmal Kumar, Ranjit Menon, Shyam Krishnan, A.B. Ityavira, Manjula Venkataraju. The Indian Institute of Management Kozhikode, gold medal winner of EPGP-10 batch, will now be felicitated by the director. Amit Kumar Das. Thank you.
May I now request Professor Venkatraman S., Chairperson EPGP Kochi, to come to the podium and commence the proceedings for the felicitation of EPGP Kochi graduates.
All EPGP Kochi graduates will now be felicitated by the director. The graduates will come to the dais as I call their names for felicitation and may return to their seats thereafter. Abin Babu, Anup P. Babu, Daniel Jeevan, Dheeraj Mohan, Dibin C.A., George Johnson, Jibin George, Jitin S., Joby Chaco, Joseph Manawalan, Krishna Kumar, Madhu Balkrishnan, Manjula Chandrasekharan Pillai, Minu Joy, Nibin Muralidharan. Please applaud. Sharad Chandran, Raki Ramchandran, Robin Lal, Sajan Abraham Urumbat, Shaji Jalal, Shika Vasant, Shivrinder Pal, Srikant S, Sri Lakshmi Baby, Sumi P, Swati Singh, Unnikrishnan Govindan, Vijay Raghavan, Srikesh Pai, the Indian Institute of Management Kozhikode gold medal winner of the EPGP Kochi-05 batch will now be felicitated by the director. For scholastic performance, first rank, Unnikrishnan PG.
May I request our Honorable Director, Professor Debashish Chatterjee, to deliver the felicitation address.
Good afternoon. Not good afternoon yet. It would be good afternoon by the time we finish, so this is good morning. whosoever wrote my speech, be aware. All right? This is a weekend very, very special, laced with nostalgia. What a charming set of people, beautifully dressed in your own chosen attire. Palpable excitement, awash with emotions. This is the time to let us know you're back and how. So let us hear that sound of how you're back. Just want to hear it. The campus that you left behind has many more things for you to sever, go around. There's a football field, and we have a swimming pool, a squash court, a barber shop. I'm not done yet. A barber shop, a beauty parlor, and then there's a restaurant called Rasa where you can hang out very late into the night. We will not ask you with whom, but Rasa is here, right? And I wish to hear from you before I speak anything. I wish to hear from you what has been, because this is a very informal conversation in a very informal setting, as to how this transition has been from being a student to a boss, from being part of a cohort of learners to one who's managing enterprise. How has this transition been for you? So if two of you can get up and share notes, that'd be nice. The mic will follow. And so just raise your hand. Please raise your hand. We are breaking protocol because there is no protocol in place. Neither alcohol nor protocol. So you can take turns to speak. Maybe one or two of you could share notes. It'll be nice. Yes, there you are. Can you get the mic here? There's another hand. Can you get the mic here quickly? Can you get the mic down here?
Check.
Thank you. Yeah. Please move a little bit. Get the mic on. Okay. Go ahead. Here first, and then you can speak after him. Yeah. Go ahead. First him, and then you can speak.
Obviously it's been a pleasure to sort of come back, and then sort of things change like multifold, Professor, as you said, as we sort of move out of the campus, join our respective
Speak to the mic.
Yeah. I think it's like a lot of gratitude, a lot of sort of proud moment when you go back, take this brand with you. I am Godiko to your respective organizations, and some of us even had opportunity to come back in the following recruitment seasons as recruiters, run those processes. So obviously, like things change multifold. A lot of proud moment when you carry this brand, outside India also, like well recognized brand within organizations. So a lot of gratitude, lot of proud moment feeling. Obviously, I think that's what it changed. And then when we were sort of coming to the campus today, sort of riding that hill up, and like it all triggers like a lot of nostalgia, and then like those 2 years just flashes by as in just blink of a moment. So it's like obviously humbled, and like thanks a lot again, IMK, for hosting us today for the felicitation.
Thank you for sharing your notes. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Sir, please identify yourselves. You need to know your name as well, because I don't remember all the 500 names.
Good morning, sir. I'm Devabrata. This was amazing. First of all, I'd like to thank you all for organizing this felicitation program. Otherwise, we thought we'll not ever get this chance to have this occasion in our life after spending so much of putting so much of efforts, and being a very important day in everybody's life. Graduation being a very important milestone. So thank you so much for caring for us and inviting us, even though it has been delayed due to some reasons. Sir, for me, I came back to the school after almost 13 years of spending in the corporate world. So it was amazing experience. So we made it sure, like all of my friends, that we stay in the hostel whenever we came to the campus, because every time we came to the campus, the late nights, that memories that we carried with us, and we relished these moments like anything. So during this journey of 2 years of EPGP, I was in EPGP 10. So it was quite a I would say difficult, sometimes challenging journey for us. First were working, we had our family back, and targets to meet, sometimes traveling. So some of us had to travel, I remember, internationally, nationally, and it was difficult because there is no compromise on in terms of even if I'm busy in somewhere. So this was really a challenging experience. But I remember one thing our prof said, after you complete this program, then you will they'll understand that you have a lot of time in your life. You have at least 3 to 4 hours every day which you are not probably utilizing. So after this program, all our cohorts, I have seen them, they are moving in their career very in a different ways. Some people have started their own startup, some have changed their industry. So this being a wonderful experience for us, and I would like to thank on behalf of my group to all the professors to the institute for giving us those experiences, and we're looking forward to connect with the organization in different ways in the coming days and coming years also, so that we go together. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe one couple more. Isn't there a mic on that side? It could be easier. Yeah. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Hi, this is Amit here, EPGP-10. To coming back straight to your questions of how it been transitioning into the offices. Okay, so it's been difficult. Not to say means institute didn't help, of course. Hello. Yeah, it was helpful, but every day felt like that yesterday was better, and tomorrow is going to be a new challenge. Of course, we have been equipped with the tools that really helps us in getting the things done. But and so one thing that I felt is about when we are in this institute, we're doing the case study. It's easy to retrospect. It's difficult when you're part of the process, when you know that that one decision can become a case study, and you have to take that mature call. Okay, so so you never know. Means every moment is important, and you might think it's just a nominal decision, but that nominal decision can blow down and can bring the entire organization up. And that very thought is that keeps you accountable and keep you going. And that's, I'm really obliged to all the faculty members that I have been equipped with the tools, that I'm not at level 0, but yes, this is a continuous learning process. It's never ending. So thank you. So that's my thinking. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. One more, maybe one more. One more, right here. Right here.
Hi everyone. Thank you, sir, for first of all doing this. I'll come to your question directly.
Doing what?
Doing the convocation after when
Thank
we
God.
thought like this would not happen.
I thought, what is this weekend request all about? But nevertheless, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So how has life changed? Life has changed a lot. So I came here on campus after a 4-year gap, and I was trying to course correct my civils decision and get back on career track. The life was honestly not easy for me back then. I had a lot of problems socializing back then. My batchmates would know, they thought I was arrogant. But I had some problems of my own. I was dealing, as they say, like fighting the demons inside. So it was pretty tough for me, honestly. But one thing I realized when I went back to the office and to the work, it did make a lot of difference. The things that you actually learned in academics, they are definitely there in the background. But the kind of interactions that you do, the on-campus extracurricular activities that you do, the workings in the group that you do, learn to work with different types of people in different teams, thinking on your feet, and kind of just knowing how to push yourself. In those moments, it felt like it's pretty much hell. but once you went out into the battlefield, it was all worth it. So as the quote says, that bleed in the peacetime so that you can not, sorry, sweat in the peacetime so that you don't bleed in the wartime. So it was pretty much like that, and I'm really thankful for the faculty members, my batchmates. I could not thank you guys enough for what you taught me. But yeah, so a great,
Thank you.
great experience here. Thanks, I'm going good. Thank you.
Truly appreciate your sharing notes. Those of you who were first-time managers going out of campus, pretty much the job is like first-time parenting. You have to clean up somebody else's mess. You realize that it's not something that you bargained for, because you're working as one among equals, as probably the preeminent member of a group, but then you're responsible for the whole group. It could also be classified as a first-time student who's done a PhD and being first-time teacher. All of a sudden you realize when you graduate from being a student to a teacher, you're not just accountable for one moron in the classroom, but 60-odd morons. And you have to deal with idiosyncrasies of so many people, not just your own. And then that transition from so-called preeminence and authority to a culture of interdependence is a very critical lesson to learn for anybody who transitions from solo performance space to a performance where others' performances matter, where they can let you down, they can get you fired. And so these are things that are very, very critical when we transition. And so the pandemic has shown us that the future that we thought was very certain and predictable is certainly uncertain, but we learned in retrospect another lesson, which is what can we not do if we knew how to work together in a collaborative rather than a combative format. And that is a lesson that we took away, a lesson that taught us that interdependence is a very important capability in the world, which is very difficult for a solo player to navigate. And that is a lesson that you might take away from IIM Kozhikode, because this is something that we're struggling with. So what have you learned in the course of this? You've learned that sneezing in public could be an act of terrorism. You learned that your hands soaked in a sanitizer, your hand consumed more alcohol than you did through your mouth. You learned that your eyebrows could become your major means of expression. You learned that after a long time, you learned that you could live without pants, which is very different from the body not working waist down. And we realized, some faculty told me that they could not see your videos, they were on mute, but they could hear sound of the audio with something flushing down someplace. I hope that your quarantine haircuts did not become a legitimate fashion statement. I only hope that you learn the lessons in adaptability to see what goes. That would certainly be the number one virtue in the post-pandemic world. If you have not learned it, you have to learn it again. So what does pandemic teach us? It taught us that a small innocuous virus can outwit the most intelligent species on Earth by virtue of just one thing, its own adaptability. So they out-adapted us. For two years, they held us to ransom. I still remember in 2001, we did a scenario planning exercise in MIT campus with Peter Senge. He invited me to join in a group of very intelligent people on Earth, included bioscientists, included people from Shell Oil Company, nuclear scientists, and they all came together to see in the next 20 years what would be that one major natural disaster that would halt life on Earth. And one of them, biotechnologists had said then in 2001, in 20 years' time, I can foresee a virus taking over and hitting everything that we thought was predictable. And how true that was. When I look back, I see that the same human mind, which measured in Mandarin, crafted the formula of a virus, and the same mind created the vaccine. So it eventually boiled down to the quality of the mind. that we take away from our institutions, from our learning spaces, and to preserve that mind, to preserve that sanity of a mind, which understands what clarity is, what interdependence is, what authenticity is. That is the mind that I want you to inherit from this exercise. This is a lesson of a lifetime. It is in this mind that the corporate battles that you're waiting for will be fought. It will not be fought in a physical space anymore. And to be aware of that, you have to understand that this mind is not crafted by your solo effort alone, because this mind is a gift from many sources. One can be reminded of the HDFC, this thing on the short video film. It's called the COVID batch. There's a little girl who talks about how when she was struggling to catch up, her parents, her father in the ICU taking oxygen, was still worried about whether my daughter is going to be able to finish. The fact that your parents made you live through this transition and did the necessary sacrifices that were necessary to keep you going speaks of another kind of mind, a mind that is compassionate, a mind that thinks beyond itself. This is a lesson that you can derive from the sacrifices that your closer ones, your parents made for you. So would you be able to stand up for once and acknowledge that with an applause for your parents? Could you please do that? Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Please sit down. Thank you so much. So let's call you the bounce back batch. And I don't know what that means to you, but I want to know that, you are not alone. You're not bouncing back alone. We are bouncing back with 10,000 alumni. It's part of your cohort, and you can always draw on each other here. I hope there'll be an informal interaction after this talk. Fall back on each other here and fall back on this 10,000 odd people, bright, brilliant people around the world, strewn across the world with different levels of accomplishment that you can connect to, that you can access, thanks to this wonderful campus that has given you a shared meaning, a shared space to find your own identity, your own significance. This is not a convocation, as I said, but let this be an invocation. And I'm going to end with a few sentences that might be of use to you going forward. Don't wait for opportunities, create them. The real people who will make an impact will be those who created those opportunities. The greatest obstacles to creating these opportunities is not brick and mortar. These walls are all man-made, and it starts with your own mind. These walls are made of flesh and blood, and these would be your real obstacles going forward. Success will not be measured by your personal achievement. I have learned this lesson for over 30 years, over and over again. It will be the differences that you made in the lives of people around you. It may sound a little philosophical, but as you mature in your arc of achievement, you realize that this achievement will be very, very hollow if you had nobody to share this with. And the only way you can share it is when you have made an achiever out of your own context. Otherwise, your achievement will become a lone journey, and a very lonesome and a very isolating journey. And then, if you just recall that how great you could be, how great you could be by virtue of a little act of unselfishness here and there, how you touch lives of others in a very small frame of reference, and then your circle of influence widens, becomes bigger. Then you become a national name, and people recall your name from multiple geographies. All this comes from progressive layers of unselfishness. It's like the peeling of an onion. If you can understand that process through your own life, nothing can be a greater achievement. And finally, this world indeed needs your unique talent. Go out there, share, and make a difference. And that's a time when you make your mark. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for those words of wisdom. And it is indeed the mind, sir, that changes a lot of the perspective of life. Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जाहे तव शुभ आशीष माहे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Ladies and gentlemen, now the dignitaries will leave the venue. You may please stand up and remain standing till the dignitaries have left the venue.
We can stand here.